Hi families, it's Maestra Figueroa. I hope you're all doing well and managing in these uncertain times. As we move forward with distance learning, I just want to make sure that everyone is familiar with logging into Google and Google Classroom. And so to help you with this, I'm creating a little how-to for those of us who are not super familiar with technology or not super comfortable with it. So I just want to go ahead and I'm going to flip the screen so we can go ahead and see how to do that. Okay, families, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open a web browser. I tend to use Safari, but Google Chrome will work just as well, or if you have Firefox or Internet Explorer, any of those will work. I just tend to use Safari. So I'm going to go ahead and open that, and then you're going to want to go to the bar at the top and input google.com, and it'll take you to Google. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is at this top right-hand corner, I'm already signed into Google. So if you happen to be signed into any of your Google accounts, you're going to want to make sure that you sign out before you do anything else. So the first step is you're going to want to click that picture, or sometimes it's an initial, and then go to the bottom, and then you're going to want to click sign out of all accounts. So once you click sign out, it'll take you back to the Google Start page. I'm going to open up another window to show you what it looks like if you're not signed in. If you're not signed in, at that top right corner, you're going to see a blue button that says sign in. Moving back to my other window, I'm going to show you two different ways that it might look. So the first way is if you have Google accounts. So this way, you can see mine. I have a few different accounts, personal and work related. I'm going to go to the bottom where it says use another account, and I'm going to click that, and it'll take you to the signing in box. So here you'll go ahead and you're going to type in your student's Google email. So this might be a school email. It might not end with gmail.com. It might end with something else. So go ahead and type in their school email. Then you'll click next, and then it's going to ask you to input the password. So this is what it'll look like. I'm going to show you also in another one so that you can see the difference between what it looks like if you have Google Classroom and if you don't have Google Classroom set up right away at the beginning. So this is just me signing in to a personal Google account so that you can see the difference between the two. So same thing, you input your email and then you input your password and you click next. Okay, so here at the top right, this is where I want you to take a close look. It says Gmail, it says images, and then to the right of where it says Gmail and images, you see these 9 little squares that make up kind of one big square. We usually refer to this as the waffle. It's going to look different once you click on it depending on what type of account you have. In my personal account, you can see that these are all the Google applications that first pop up. So you can see that it says Google Search, it shows YouTube, it shows Gmail, Google Drive, and it'll look different in if your Google account is a school-related account. On my school email, one of the first ones that pops up is Google Classroom. So you're going to want to click Google Classroom if you're trying to connect to Google Classroom. This is what mine looks like. Now, mine, being that it is a school Google Classroom, Google account, and I've already set up Google Classroom, you can see that I'm already enrolled into 2 classes, but on a different account of mine, my personal account, if I scroll to Google Classroom, you will see that I am not signed into any Google Classrooms. I'm not a part of any Google Classrooms. It's empty. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to where it says create or join your first class, and you're going to add. You're going to go to that top button where it kind of looks like an ad, a little plus button, and you're going to click it, and then you're going to click join class. So go ahead and join. Click that first option that you see. And to do this, you're going to need a code from your student's teacher. So please make sure that you ask the teacher for that code, and once you have it, you can go ahead and input it there where you see that it's kind of blinking. You're going to type it out there, and once you've typed it out, go ahead and click join. It'll probably turn either black or blue saying that you have a code that is valid. Click that, And once you have joined a classroom, it'll look like mine. You will go ahead and you can see a square that'll show the title of your student's class. Mine is titled Figueroa, my last name, in the year 1920. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a Facebook for a classroom. A teacher can post announcements, they can post assignments, students can also type on there and ask questions. And on the left-hand side, you'll see that says upcoming. I don't have any work due soon, but if your student had an assignment that was due, it would show the name of that assignment and it would also show when it was due. At the top, if you go under classwork, that's where the list of different assignments will be posted. So it'll show you the title and it'll show you when it is due. So here you can see that, for example, letter to the teacher is due next week, April 3rd. I hope this kind of helps you step by step joining your student's class for Google Classroom as we move into this whole distance learning thing. I know it is new for everybody, and I just hope that this video has helped you.